I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
Don't kill me for that last rating. I'm like embarrassed to mention that I even read that. If you are in a reading slump, this one's the book for you. Hello everyone, I am back with my second video on the channel. As you can see, we're in more cozy vibes and the lighting setup, trust me, it was a mission. Just sit back, relax, and watch this video in full length. We're about to kick into my book reads of 2024 and my TBR for 2025. If you're a book girly or want to be, keep watching. Let's start out with what I read for 2024. Huge development in my bookworm journey, if you will. I joined a book club at long last, and so that's helped me to actually get through a lot more books than I normally would. I'm actually a very, very slow reader, maybe because it takes me a while to like really sink in what I am reading and the content of what I'm looking at. Either way, it takes me a long time to finish books and it's hard to keep me accountable. This book club is doing it for me. Starting off strong with something I know you're all familiar with, the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. At the beginning of 2024, I was just finishing up the third book, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and then I finished A Court of Frost and Starlight, which people say is like 3.5 since it's so small. And when you read it, you'll know too. And then the fourth and latest book, A Court of Silver Flames. You guys, okay, if I could review this whole series in a quick tidbit. This one, 5. This one, if there was a scale of 5, I would rate it 10. Yeah, this is the best one. And then let me look at my Goodreads. 4 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars. Don't kill me for that last rating. That last rating is honestly there because I hate Nesta. I hate her. Does anyone else hate her? Please say I'm not a bad person for saying that. It's a well-written book. It's so fun. Mwah. I love this series. So that was like a perfect way to start off my year and really get me hooked onto reading a lot more books throughout 2024. The next book was also a massive hit, really popular. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I rated this book 5 stars. When I tell you I hadn't rated a book 5 stars in so long before ACOTAR, oh my gosh, this book made me laugh, cry, feel my heart swell. Also, it's just like I love the summer and I feel like this was such a well-written book with such a unique plot. If you are in a reading slump, this one's the book for you. Then, I don't have a physical copy of this, no one does, but I read Manacled. I'm like embarrassed to mention that I even read that, but I'm not gonna lie, I was locked in. I would read it constantly on my phone. If you love Harry Potter, even if you don't ship Hermione, just read it because it's so good. Like, I love the story. It's a retelling of The Handmaid's Tale, but in the Harry Potter universe. It's good. Like, I do think that it could have been a little bit shorter. Like, there's a lot of fluff in the middle, but it's a good book. This was my first book as part of the book club. I read The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I'm lending my copy to someone right now, so I don't have it, but it is so good. It's such an easy read. If you're into thriller over romance, that should get you right out of your reading slump. And I moved on to another Abby Jimenez. I read Part of Your World. This was honestly a little bit slower than Just for the Summer, but I still thought it was a cute, lighthearted romance that's good for like, if you're traveling and you want to take a book with you on the airplane, this is good for that. This was another book club read for us and it was very highly trending. Let me know if you know of this book in the comments. It's Butcher and Blackbird by Brynn Weaver. Ew. If I could rate this lower than a 1 on a scale of 5, I would. It was so hard to get through. It was so yucky. Like, it was just, ugh. It was just a bit too much for me. I thought the writing was really no offense to the writer, it just wasn't my vibe. And there was just times where I was like, what is this book talking about at this point? Because it was just the same thing over and over again. It could have just been a fan fiction 20-page story and probably done better reviews, in my opinion. I'm sorry to say this, I know a lot of people love it, but this was not it for me. Then in book club, we read the second Housemaid. It's The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden. I also am lending that book to someone else right now. That book is also really good. The whole trilogy, I'm ready to invest in it. I read the first 2, I'm gonna read the last one soon, and I have high hopes. I think it's like a fun read. I really love thriller and I love the characters. Oh my god.
Oh my god, my Shayla.
Oh my god, this definitely took up the latter half of my year last year. I was really hooked onto Fourth Wing. I finally got on, I know, hold your applause. I started listening to the graphic audio audiobook for it. It makes it so much easier to get through the book if you're not like a normal fantasy reader. I love the cast and the graphic audio is just so good. graphic audio, if you could sponsor me, thank you. Please give me the pre-release to it, okay? I want to listen to it so badly. I am hooked on Fourth Wing, also 5 stars. Then for our holiday book and book club, we read In the Holidays by Christina Lauren. This was honestly a story that I think has been done too many times, and I couldn't really get into it. I really love Christina Lauren. Their books are really good. I love On Honeymooners. This was a cute story. I just don't think it should have been as long as it was. And I also don't think much really happened until the last quarter. That was everything I read in 2024. Now moving on to my 2025 TBR, at least for these first few months. My first book for 2025 was One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. There's a movie. It's not that good. It honestly comes out more as a comedy than an actual serious romantic drama, but you should watch the movie. But first, read the book. The book is phenomenal. It is so good. I've read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and the writing is unmatched. In comparison, One True Loves is a much stronger book, a stronger story, and Seven Husbands was kind of, I don't know if I could really get into the writing, although the story was amazing. Out of 5 stars, I rated One True Loves 4. It is so good. It is sad and beautiful, and it's a really interesting plot. I'm currently working through Sally Rooney Intermezzo. Oh my gosh, I know a lot of people are into this book right now. I know it's majorly hyped, and that's why I have it. So we also did it for book club last month, but I don't know, you guys, it's just really hard for me to get into a stream of consciousness. This happened for me with Into the Lighthouse as well. That's like a book known for its stream of consciousness style. It's just difficult for me to get into it, but I'm still trying. I'm like 20% of the way through. I still have a lot to go. This month, we have 2 really exciting reads. We have Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. Oh, I love this already. I'm 6% of the way through on this book, and it's so hilarious. This is my first Lynn Painter book. I have Better Than the Movies, and I really want to read it because I've seen so much hype about it on TikTok. But this one is shaping up to be a really good pick for this month's book club. And last but not least, we are reading Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I have heard so much about this book. I feel like it's a fantasy, history, romance. I'm really excited about it. I haven't started it yet, but I have high hopes for Divine Rivals. That is everything that's on my TBR for 2025, as well as everything I read in 2024. Some things I'm looking forward to are the next ACOTAR book. Hopefully it's going to be about Elaine, the 3rd sister. I love her. She's my favorite of the 3 sisters. Sorry, not sorry. I know people want me to say Farah, but sorry, not sorry. I love Elaine. Onyx Storm, of course, by Rebecca Yarros. This is the 3rd one from Fourth Wing. I think that's pretty much all that's coming to mind right now. So excited. I'm a huge reader. I will definitely bring you along for my reading journey, maybe what my book club does in the future, and any other fun book reads or book related videos that you would like to see, I would love to make. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.